What is going on, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard at Graybeard Gaming Group. Today is Wednesday, August 19th, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. If this happens to be your first time at our channel, first of all, welcome. Secondly, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family, and if you enjoyed this or found it helpful in any way, please drop a like. It really does help us out. And finally, for those of you actually who have been to our channel before, you probably just noticed our new introduction. Do me a favor, let me know what you think about it down below. Do you like this one? Do you like the old one? We really want to know your opinion, so if you could take a quick second and give us a heads up, that'd be awesome. So in today's video, we're just going to be breaking down today's state of the game. Like many of you, I was very anxious about today, waiting to hear, what they were going to tell us. Is it anything of substance? So without further ado, let's just jump right in. However, I do want to start off today's video by going over an issue that we had in the Dark Zone the other day. Now, I showed this footage about 2 days ago. We did hear back from customer service, and this is how they responded. So it took them about 2 days to get back to me, which is fine because this is for all of the Ubisoft games, so I'm sure they're inundated with issues going on. And I actually woke up to this message, and it reads as follows. Hello there, Sergeant Graybeard. Sorry that you encountered a Delta 3 error code. As you saw a server shutdown message in your game before the error occurred, please be assured that this is normal and we would like you to log back into the game. Thank you. I then responded by saying, are you saying Delta 3 errors are just considered normal now? In the middle of someone's gameplay? There was no scheduled maintenance at the time, and you could see on the screen it said, any action will cancel this process. That didn't work as well. Is that normal? Less than 10 minutes later, I get a response from them, and it says a player may receive this disconnection error when the server they are playing on is shut down. We understand that this can be frustrating for players and apologize for the inconvenience. For more information on Delta 3, please check out this link, and they send me here. And basically, my friends, all this page says is all of their codes. You can click on a link, but it's basically saying, hey, it's probably something that's wrong on your end, not ours, so check these things out. And this is where the conversation pretty much ends. I say to them, thank you for the quick response. However, it doesn't really answer my question. This is the only game I own, true story, where I get disconnected mid-game. This link you sent me has to do with errors on my end. Is that correct? And their response is, you're welcome. The Delta 3 error message can sometimes happen without a warning message, like the one you received. In this case, it may be to do with a connection issue on the player's end. As you received a warning message, please be assured that this is normal. And that interaction is why I stopped the communication, because there's no solving the issue. And I hate to say that, but unless they fix stuff on their end and actually take, responsibility for it, we're just going to keep going in circles. And unfortunately, in my most recent state of the games, all we've been talking about primarily has been communication and transparency. And when this is how you communicate to your player base or to your customers, I mean, it's customer service and this is how you deal with it, it's not really being done well. Which, my friends, now brings me to today's State of the Game recap, and if I'm being totally honest, it was completely underwhelming. I was hoping for so many different things, and it really didn't give us too much info today. As today's State of the Game began, they put up this visual showing us what we can expect, what the conversations are going to be or what they're going to let us know about over the next 3 weeks. Today we'll be discussing appearance mods. We'll get into that in a minute. Next week is going to be rainbow loot improvements, and then at the beginning of September, they're going to be going over skyscraper, new gear, and the PTS. Now, the thing to keep in mind is that, this is just one of the new features coming in Title Update 11, but the way they kind of built up the announcement today made a lot of people hope they were going to give us something, that people have really been asking about. And don't get me wrong, there may be a portion of the community that have been asking about, being able to change certain aspects of your appearance, but this goes back to the first division. Guys, that was 4 years ago. Why are they doing that change now? And for those of you that don't know, appearance mods are this. You can make one item look like another. So let's say if you want your Hannah U backpack to look like a Striker backpack, you can do that. If you want to change how your hardwired backpack looks and make that look like, a Providence backpack or whatever, you have the ability to do that as well. Like I said a moment ago, there are other changes coming with Title Update 11. For instance, with mod slots, there are not going to be any more red, blue, or yellow, slots there. You can put any item in any piece of equipment that you want to. But again, this is just my opinion. To go from a 3-week break to having a state of the game that didn't give us anything, to taking another week off, then coming back today, and that's what you kind of hype everyone with, that's not really the best way to get, people excited about the game again. I mean, the funny thing is, I'm recording this, and as I'm doing this now, I'm getting messages from other gamers saying, so you mean I get to make the backpack that doesn't work to begin with look like another backpack that doesn't work? I mean, that's kind of where the community, is at right now, and it's really unfortunate. Like, it really bums me out. And at this point, my friends, all I can do is laugh because I really wish I had better information for you. Anyway, whatever. Now we're going to move on to a few things that we hoped they would talk about, but they didn't really do so. Like many of you, I was hoping to hear information on Race to Worlds First and the issue with cheating in regards to the new raid. It was brought up at the very end of the stream, and for like a brief moment, if you blinked, you would have missed it. They said that they determined that the document was, released strictly through data mining, so it wasn't an official document. And they did say something about, an investigation still going on, but in their minds, this case is closed. Like, there's nothing more to talk about. So I guess we've gotten all our answers. I don't think we're going to get anything else. And honestly, at this point, I really don't care. I still haven't tried the raid. I don't know if I will, but, hopefully, we'll see what happens. Moving on to our next issue that I know a lot of PvP players were hoping that the developers would talk about today was the issue with cheating in the Dark Zone and the DPS glitch. All that was said today in regards to that was that they were investigating it, and if anyone had more proof, they should let them know, but as of right now, that's all they could say, and they were looking into it, and again, that's not an answer. That's just not giving people a tangible reason to have faith in the fact that something's actually going to get solved. If we go back to the beginning of this video and how I showed you that interaction I had with customer service, and granted that is not developers and whatnot, but if I'm saying one thing, then you're saying it's another, then you're saying it's this back and forth where it's like nothing is getting solved, and we need things to get solved in this game. Another thing I can get into is the fact that one of the things they mentioned is, and they're doing this next week, but for PS4 players, they've been having blue screen issues forever where the game just completely crashes. And that's a patch that they're talking about for next week. Like, what's been going on the last, 6 months? And the thing is, it's funny, one of our subscribers the other day reached out to us saying, hey, would you, consider starting a clan on PS4? And I'm like, I'm not going to start a division, anything on PS4, because I've heard what's going on in that realm, and it's just, guys, we got to get this fixed. I'll just say this, and then we'll move on to a few other details about Title Update 11. I guess it just boils down to the fact that I had such high hopes for today. I expected or assumed that they'd give us something like real to get excited about, and they didn't, and again, it just really bums me out. Because every time this happens, it's another percentage of the player base that is either maybe they're on the fence still, most of them aren't, but maybe some people were considering coming back to the game, and this is just another reason not to. So I guess we'll try to finish this video up on, and again, I'm sorry, these are not the videos I want to bring you. I hope you all know that. I'm a pretty positive guy, but it's come on. Division, let's get it together, man. Let's just take care of your players. Take care of us. We've been loyal to you. Just give us something. Anyway, so here's where we're at. Right now, on September 2nd, we know that they're going to be giving us specifics on Title Update 11, the PTS, and all that stuff. Now, while they wouldn't give us anything specific at this point, what we can assume is, or what we can, it's funny because Yannick said, well, just do the math. You can probably figure out when it's going to launch. Well, we can't because you keep changing the finish line. But putting all that aside, if they're talking about it on the 2nd, realistically, the PTS should start within a week after that. Now, let's say if we're super lucky, all the cards fall in our favor. Let's say if, it all works out the way we hope it will. That means the PTS has the potential of starting September 4th, and usually a PTS is 1 to 2 weeks. Therefore, realistically, if we're lucky, we should be getting new content in about a month from now. I can't see it being any sooner than that. Maybe they have the target date of the 15th. I don't know what Tuesday falls towards the middle of the month. Let me look at a calendar. And again, looking at a calendar, September 15th does fall on a Tuesday. That could be their targeted goal. I guess we'll have to see. They could push it back to the 22nd. So again, at this time, it's just kind of hurry up and wait. And as we end this video, I want to once again make it abundantly clear that I am a fan of this game. I really am. Like, when this game is working and you're in a great group and all this stuff, it is so much fun to play. I mean, you will never hear me complain or attack or get frustrated with one individual because one person does not control this game. That's not the case. However, collectively, as a company, however you want to put it, and I'll go back to the beginning of my video with dealing with customer service. Like, this is not how you treat people who have paid money for a service you cannot provide. And you know what? The one thing that keeps me in this game at this point is you. The subscribers, the people who play this game, the people who are loyal to this game. I mean, the community itself is what keeps this game alive, and that is a reason why I'm never going anywhere. And I think it's safe to say I speak on behalf of a large portion of the community when I say, please show us that same, passion about this game that we have for it. Like, let us know how badly you want this thing to succeed. And of course, I'm not talking about like scream from the mountaintops kind of stuff. What I'm talking about is address issues in a way, or actually just address issues that we're asking you that no one's responding to. And once again, I say that because of this. If you go onto Twitter and if you look at pretty much every tweet that the game sends out, 90% of the comments are negative ones. And that is a bad place for this game to be because the people who are even interacting with the game right now are the ones who are actually still, wanting the game to succeed. And if that's the majority of how people feel, that needs to be addressed. Anyway, my friends, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. I want to once again say that I cannot thank you guys enough, the support you've given our channel. We are announcing another big giveaway on Friday. I cannot wait to share it with you. As I said a moment ago, this community, the Division 2 community itself, you are the reason why our channel is as successful as it is right now, as quickly as it has been. And, because of the community, that is why I love this game, and I'm not going anywhere. So please make sure, if you do want to be a part of our family, we are covering other games. We're doing Ghost of Tsushima. We are going to be doing Cyberpunk and the new Assassin's Creed and all that stuff. But as I said, if you enjoyed this video, find it helpful, drop a like. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. However, most importantly, as always, take care, be kind, and we are going to put out a few more videos tomorrow. So we look forward to seeing you then. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great day.